Focus. I think this is something that our culture lacks. We live in a distracted society. In fact, people are more distracted than they have ever been. While there are many reasons for this, I think smartphones and social media are some of the largest driving factors. Anywhere you go, if you stop and look around, you will find people are constantly staring at their phones. Various sources and studies have indicated that the average American spends just over 7 hours each day looking at a screen, with that average climbing higher than 9 hours per day for Gen Z. Your time is valuable, and we've reached a point where you have become the product. Social media companies design their apps to be as addicting as possible, tampering with your dopamine releases. Algorithms are designed to keep your focus. If you don't like what you are seeing, they will instantly serve you up with more suggestions to keep you scrolling or keep you watching. Video games are becoming the same way, from developers that are preying on players' addictions to achievement systems or going after gambling tendencies with microtransactions. So many games are attempting the live service model. They require you to give over your personal information by setting up your account. They do all kinds of research on how to change and update their games to keep you playing for as long as they can. Recently, I sat down and evaluated my own life and tried to determine what was taking all of my time and attention. I found that for me, I've let way too many distractions come into my life. No single factor or distraction was too overly major, but if you add up all the different things that were taking up my time, there's definitely an effect on my work, which also affects my time outside of work. I decided that this year, I don't want to fall into the traps set up by our culture, and I want to make better use of my time for both work and my personal life. If you resonate with anything that I've been saying so far in this video, here are the few steps that I'm taking to be less distracted when it comes to my work. Keep in mind that I do work from home, and some of these tips may be less relevant to you. Step number 1 is something I'm calling trimming the fat. I plan on removing all excess social media from my life. You may have noticed that over the last couple of weeks, I went ahead and took some of these steps and deleted the Treefall Studios Instagram account. This year, I plan to focus in my marketing efforts on just a few key platforms. I plan on using Twitter for posting, YouTube for videos, and Discord for communication. I don't plan on opening up accounts on everything possible just to increase my view count. No Instagram, no TikTok. I don't really care if that's where all the money is. These platforms aren't really good for people, and I want no part in it. Step number 2 is separating my work and play environments. Keeping your environment separate is great for mental clarity. I am currently setting up and slimming down my PC to be just focused on work, so when I'm in my office, I'm in work mode and not distracted by entertainment. If you use the same space to sit and work all day, and then you continue to use that space to relax in the evening, your natural signals are going to get jumbled up. It'll be easy to confuse work time and playtime during the workday, or you may feel like you aren't really in a work environment when you are working. To do this, I started by uninstalling all my games that I had downloaded to Steam and then uninstalling Steam itself. I did this so my work PC would only encompass work programs, and as you'll see with my next point, I'm going to take this step even further. Step number 3 is keeping social media, which are work tools, off of my work PC. Currently, I've noticed when I go to check my social media, respond to a comment, respond to an email, or check my YouTube statistics, that I might accidentally spend a little bit too much time watching another video or scrolling through Twitter. I've removed all access during the day on my work PC and instead put my social media work accounts on my laptop. This way, when I've scheduled out a time to post on social media, I will open up my laptop, make the posts, and then immediately close it and put it back away and return back to my work PC. Keeping social media separated on a device you don't really use can definitely help you from spending too much time on there. Step number 4 is a little personal for me, and it's selling and getting rid of video games that do not respect my time. As a game developer, I have a love for video games, and during my free time, I play quite a lot of them. But as I was mentioning earlier, I've taken a hard stance against live service games, games that need your personal information, and games that are way too bloated with useless content just to keep you playing. Thankfully, I never really got into too many live service games as it is, but basically if a game is loaded down with microtransactions, that's something that I'm not going to be buying. The fifth and final step that I'm taking this year to help increase my focus is cleaning up and limiting my smartphone use. It's been a long time since I've had any social media on my phone, but for this tip, you should delete any social media or non-essential apps off your phone. Keep it clean and minimal, and try to only use it for communication when you have to. I would actually really like to get rid of my smartphone entirely this year, but I have a few things I've got to figure out for work that are kind of tied to my phone, and once I get those figured out, I will let you guys know how that works out this year. 2023 is what I am dubbing my year of focus. I am hoping that by removing some of the invasive technology in my life that I'll be able to create something really awesome this year. Maybe you're a game developer, maybe you're not, but let me know in the comments below if you think that 2023 should be a year of focus for you, and let me know if you're going to be taking any of my steps into account, or let me know if you have some ideas for your own steps to take to become less distracted this year. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully 2023 is going to be your year of focus just like it's going to be for me. Before I end this video, I got to give a huge shout out to everybody who supports Treefall Studios on patreon.com. I got to give a personal shout out to Carmen Red, Overhyped Gamer, and Shark and Minnow. Thanks for what you do for Treefall Studios on patreon.com. If you're interested in checking out the Patreon page, the links will be in the description below. Alright guys, I will catch you in the next video.